Now that we've created our models, migrated our data, enabled the admin interface, let's add some new data. If we run the server and then visit the admin interface again, we'll see a new section for blats. Clicking that, we see an empty list and a button to add a blat. Let's do it. Add a blat with some senseless info and let's see what happens. Notice we have two fields, text and via. You may be surprised there's no created on field. Well, since this is auto-updated by the database, there's no need to show it. Notice that the text field label is bold, while the via label isn't. This lets us know which fields are required. Notice also that we have three buttons. Save, which means save and return to the list of blats. Save and continue editing, which leaves us on this page to continue making changes. Also, save and add another. This is a great time saver if you're entering many fields. It brings you right back to the blank form to add another one. Now we'll save, but notice, we just have this boring blat object. Certainly we can get better than that. Let's go back to our models. Python is calling the __ string method on our model to get a representation of how to show it in the admin area. We don't have one, so it's using the Django provided method. By the way, notice here that we'll bump into a difference between Python 2.7 and Python 3. In 2.7, you'll make a Unicode method, which is called by the string method. In 3, you just make a string method. We'll keep it simple and create our method that returns self.text. But remember, we didn't put a limit on the size of the text field, so let's actually trim it to 50 characters using ~50 bracket. If we save, we'll notice in most cases Django's run server command restarts itself. Since we're not changing the database structure, we don't have to create a migration. Just head back to the browser and refresh. Beautiful, it works. Now we have the ability to add blats. They look nice now, but let's think ahead a little. When there are lots of blats here, it may be tricky to keep track of them. Let's go ahead and adjust how this is shown. We do this in our blat admin class. In our admin.py file, we see the new blat admin class. We'll get rid of pass and add a property called list_display, which is a list of strings. We'll use text, created on, and total likes here. We'll also add a property called listFilter, which is a list with one option for created on. We'll also add a property called searchfields, with a list containing one item, text. Now save and ensure the server restarts. This is great. Now we have 3 columns on our data, and we can click on them to sort. Except we can't click total likes because it's a computed field. We also have a sidebar here where we can look at records by date. At the top we have a search field. Go ahead and add some more blats to the database. They'll come in handy as we move on to our next section for showing our data. We've come a long way. We've installed Django, used the built-in data admin interface, added our models, activated them in the admin area, and added some data. Now it's time to learn about views in the next section.